if anybody know about business, you don't keep that type of money in just regular account. So I had to wire the money from somewhere. Okay. So I wired the money to the account, and when I wired it to the account, I went straight to the bank. I go to the bank myself to make sure shit get done. Because the thing is this, I can't make all the money unless somebody else do all the dictating and do all the controlling.
Yeah.
He don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd could.
I bet if he's planning for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests
that you are bankrupt. How do you respond to that? I don't think you have publicly responded.
Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, if we call having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, being able to do what you want to do, if that's bankrupt, then I'm pretty sure everybody want to live like that.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. opened up on Joe Rogan's podcast about his reported $1.1 billion loss, insisting he still owns a private jet and hundreds of properties. He fired back at critics, saying if that's considered broke, then everyone would want to be broke.
About the Business Insider article that ran,
yes.
We debunked this reporting, but the gist of it was that Dan Geiger, the BI reporter, said that you didn't do the $400 million Black Spruce deal. Mm-hmm. And you sued BI and Geiger for defamation recently. You said that Geiger harassed you and your family through hundreds of phone calls, and you also said his reporting was racially biased. What do you hope to get out of suing Geiger? Why did you do that?
Well, I leave that to the judge. I leave that to the lawyers. I just want the people to know, I'm 48 years old. I know you guys want to talk about real estate. Only thing I'm doing is answer the questions.
That is a real estate question.
Okay, so out of 48 years, I'm 48 years old, and I've never sued a media outlet. The media outlet throughout my life has bashed me, talked bad about me, spoke bad about my family. I'm not a liar. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. I worked hard to build my name, to build my reputation, and I'm not gonna let anyone go out there and smear my name and talk bad about me, talk bad about my family, or talk bad about my companies.
Joe Rogan criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s spending habits, saying his over-the-top lifestyle, buying multi-million-dollar watches and unnecessary luxuries, ultimately led to financial trouble.
That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
he's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity.
A viral post on X has sparked massive buzz around Floyd Mayweather Jr., racking up over 7 million views and claiming he went bankrupt after earning between $1.2 to $2 billion. The post paints a wild picture, alleging his houses and cars are being auctioned off, leaving fans stunned. Financial commentator Akos Gupta responded, explaining that Mayweather lived an ultra-luxurious lifestyle, never wearing underwear twice to spending $12,000 weekly at a Japanese steakhouse. His habits reflected extreme wealth. He reportedly owned diamond-encrusted gadgets, a $10 million ring, dozens of luxury cars, and multiple private jets worth tens of millions. Millions were also lost to gambling, while issues like a $7 million jewelry theft and a $22 million IRS demand added pressure, especially since much of his wealth was tied up in illiquid assets. Gupta further claimed that by 2026, major changes had taken place: one private jet sold, creditors targeting high-value assets, and ongoing financial disputes, including a reported unpaid amount to Logan Paul. Despite all this, stories from those close to Mayweather highlight a man who once spent freely, often paying cash for luxury purchases and fully embracing a lifestyle built on showing success.
We had to invest in a brand new cash counting machine specifically for Floyd. The one we had, it was just not that great, so we spent a little more money and got the best one. And
Floyd Mayweather Jr. defended his extravagant lifestyle, saying it's his choice and he wouldn't be upset if others earned similar amounts. He added that jealousy is what fuels the persistent rumors about him being broke.
I'm pretty sure I'd be upset too if I was somebody else. I'd be mad at Mayweather too. How 29 years or 30 years you keep getting money like this? I'd be mad too. I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. You know, people only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. Keep your bread fresh. Put it in the bag. Call me the bread man. Tip money. Fucking throw it in hand tip. Throw it in the Floyd bag. See, I'm born in crocodile phones, Himalayan phones, crocodile bags.
Wade Plemons responded to Logan Paul's comments about Floyd Mayweather Jr., confirming that Mayweather still owes $1.5 million from their exhibition fight and highlighting ongoing disputes over unpaid money.
He's still waiting on the 1.5 from Floyd Mayweather. He made this video simultaneously with the beef with Le'Veon, and I don't know, maybe it's coincidence, maybe it is.
Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2. The fight nobody asked for except me. I need this because if Floyd wins, he can finally pay me my $1.5 million. I don't care about the legacy fight. I don't care that these men have a combined age of 100 years. I care that Floyd Mayweather, the best boxer alive, uses those same hands that made him 100 million to Venmo me my money. And Floyd, if you're watching this, win it and pay me back or I'm gonna send my goons after you. Gotcha. Hey.
I really don't know why I watched that. Yeah, listen, dude. Logan is, again, functionally a coward for not doing this. I was really excited for it, too. I couldn't wait. That was about to be content, stud. But, I mean, okay, yes, I understand if he is under WWE contract, they're not going to allow him to do so.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is reportedly facing financial strain, with some analysts pointing to his new management as a contributing factor. His extravagant lifestyle, combined with certain management decisions, appears to have intensified his money troubles. Testimony highlights Jonah Renitz as a key figure in the situation, described as one of the most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in recent history for the Southern District of New York.
19 million of the money was lost. So to lose 19 of 20 million, I mean, what, did you go to the casino over and over? Like, you know. So Rechnitz, now mind you, this is Floyd's new buddy, his new financial advisor. Rechnitz became what prosecutors called, quote, one of the single most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in the recent history of the Southern District of New York, testifying in multiple federal corruption trials. He claimed to have weekly phone conversations with Mayor de Blasio on his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions. De Blasio, of course, was never charged. Now in court, Rechnitz paints himself as a changed man. While living in New York, I felt pressure to become a big shot, he told the judge. Sound familiar with Floyd?
Jonah Renitz recounted weekly phone conversations with Bill de Blasio on his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions, though de Blasio was never charged. In court, Renitz portrayed himself as a changed man, recalling the pressure to become a big shot while living in New York. Observers have drawn comparisons to Floyd Mayweather Jr., suggesting that similar pressures and management choices can complicate finances. Despite legal entanglements, 5 months in prison, and 5 months of house arrest, Renitz has yet to serve any time, highlighting the complexity of money and authority relationships.
5 months in prison, 5 months house arrest, but he's yet to serve any time. I'm sorry, he got sentenced to 10 months in 2019. Five months in prison, 5 months and house arrest, but he's yet to serve any time. His sentencing has been repeatedly delayed and reassigned to different judges. But he remains free nearly 9 years after pleading guilty. So he's been out of jail for 9 years. The guy hasn't even done his 5 months. So he's got his hand in the corruption cookie jar still, it seems like. After the scandal, he moved back to LA, where he's from, and became a jeweler. He launched Jadel Jewelry and Diamonds, leveraging connections to celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Shaq, and Scotty.
Teddy Atlas observes that public perception of Floyd Mayweather Jr. has shifted dramatically. Those who once cheered his unmatched success now mock him, finding humor in what many see as his greatest downfall. Fans and admirers who once celebrated his extravagant lifestyle and undefeated record are now questioning his financial choices and personal decisions.
He was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he
Atlas highlights that this reversal serves as a stark reminder of how quickly public opinion can change, with Mayweather's journey from celebrated champion to a figure facing criticism underscoring the fragile nature of fame and fortune in sports.
He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinal. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way, and I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's going to say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available, because the landscape made.
An economics expert analyzes Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial situation, highlighting his $250 million fight contract that allowed him to choose opponents while still getting paid, an arrangement nearly unheard of in boxing. The expert notes that Mayweather, leveraging his persona and drawing power, became one of the top-earning athletes between 2012 and 2014, selling out arenas and generating massive revenue. However, lawsuits claimed that while Mayweather received hundreds of millions through various associates, he was allegedly underpaid in key fights.
Get that 6-fight, $250 million contract, but what was unheard of about it, Mayweather got to pick his own opponents and still get paid. Mayweather, the persona he cultivated, whether you like it or not, has sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete 2012 to tour. But in this lawsuit, it is alleged that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different those 6 fights with Showtime, and then he did the Pacquiao, for which he received a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get $200 million. He got a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get. So it's easy to get blinded, like it's a lot of money, but if you're supposed to get more, you're supposed to get.
For example, the Manny Pacquiao fight reportedly earned Floyd Mayweather Jr. $100 million, even though he was supposed to receive $200 million. The expert emphasizes that at sums this large, any misstep can create major financial strain. Unlike flashy promoters such as Don King, Al Heyman operates quietly but effectively, managing fighters like Adrian Broner and orchestrating high-profile deals, including collaborations with Golden Boy Promotions and Oscar de la Hoya. The expert concludes that Mayweather's financial challenges likely stem more from complex contracts and management structures than from his spending habits.
He fought Conor McGregor, huge. He fought Pacquiao. So now he's talking about fighting Mike Tyson. He does seem to be having money problems. And I don't care how many goddamn watches he bought, the amount of money he made boxing, unless he's been getting swindled on the business end. Once you start getting into having hundreds of millions of dollars, you're getting $10, $15 million a year or 20, 30, $40 million a year in interest. Right? If you're just in the stock market is like doubled in the last 4 years, right? I mean, so Al Heyman is this. He's not like a Don King. He doesn't have that reputation. He has this, that he's a brilliant businessman. He stays totally in the shadow.